everyone, welcome to my story time today. Today I'm going to be reading There's a Witch in Your Book. But first, let's sing our hello song. Are we ready? Hello everyone, it's nice to see you here. Listen very carefully, let's see what we have here. So today, my story is called There's a Witch in Your Book. So let's see what happens in this storybook. And as it's nearly Halloween, this is a really lovely story to be sharing with you, isn't it? Eek! There's a witch in your book. And what a mess she's making. Wipe the mess away and turn the page. Well done, you cleaned up all the mess. But uh-oh, now Witch looks cross. I don't think she likes us unmuddling her mess. Watch out, she's about to turn you into a toad. Quickly, hold up your hand and block her spell. Hold up your hand, block her spell. Ready? Phew! You caught the magic in your hand. What a cheeky witch. Let's teach her a lesson and turn her into something instead. Use your finger as a magic wand. Get your finger as a magic wand and say these words. Magic this, magic that. Turn the witch into a cat. Do you think it's worked? Shall we have a look? The spell worked. You have turned the witch into a stinky cat. But look, she has fleas and they're hopping all over your book. Use your magic finger to say this spell. Are we ready? Magic finger. Magic silly, magic funny. Turn each flea into a bunny. See what's happened. Oh no! We didn't think that through. Now the book is full of bunnies. Oh, there's lots of bunnies hopping around on there, aren't there? Okay, I know just the spell to get rid of these bunnies. Finger wands, get them ready. Magic far, magic near, make these bunnies disappear. Do you think they've gone? Let's have a look. Oops! Those bunnies are see-through now, but they're still in your book. Now they're bubble bunnies. Try poking them with all the bubbles with your magic finger wands. Ready? Wow, we'd even have some real bubbles, couldn't we, to try and poke them? And pop! Pop! Uh-oh, what's gonna happen? Ah, those bubbles were full of slime! Oh no, now your book is even messier than it was before. Oh dear, this has all gone horribly wrong. If only we knew someone who could put everything right. Who do we think? Meow. Oh yes, the witch, of course. Do you think she might be more helpful this time? Let's try turning that slimy little cat, or that stinky little cat, back into a witch. Finger wands up. Magic scratch, magic itch. Turn the cat into a witch. Do you think it's worked? Let's have a look. Great! Witch is back. And I think she has a spell for us. Will this clean up all the slime? Whiz-wackaroo! Look, the witch has her broomstick here and her magic wand. Oops, the spell made a hole in your book, but she has a plan. Use your hand to help Witch swoosh all the slime through the hole. Look, I can see you. Use your hand. Ready? Phew! I can't see any slime, but I think your room could be a bit tidier, don't you? And when you tidy up, please no magic spells. Now you have such a tidy book. I think it's time for a spooky sleepover. Shall we do one more spell? Yes. Get your magic wand finger ready. And let's make a spooky sleepover. Guests appear. Magic Snoozy. Magic Dozy. Call some friends and let's get cozy. It worked. Got all these people that we've magicked up to come for the sleepover. Have a fun sleepover, little spooks. Try not to make too much mess. Wow, that was a fun story, wasn't it? So, this week I've been thinking about witches and slime because obviously there's been lots of slime in that story and what activities we can do. So first of all, I thought, why don't we get out there into our parks and our gardens, our green open spaces and collect lots of sticks, and we can use those sticks as our own magic wands. And we could use a really big stick as brooms, and we can whiz around and run around and pretend to be little witches, can't we? That would be a really fun idea. And parents, grandparents, carers, doing something like this with your children every day. It doesn't have to be long, it can be for 15 minutes, 30 minutes, but getting outside in the fresh air, even though it's cold, we can wrap up warm, will really have some health benefits for our children. And not to mention the benefits that physical activity has on our mental health. And during this time of year when things are turning colder, we've already got the added sort of stresses from the current situation that we're in, but usually we start feeling a little bit more downer, don't we, as the dark nights draw in and we have dark mornings, the cold weather. But getting out in that fresh air will really help to keep our spirits up. So guys, go for it, get out in them gardens. Next, I thought, why don't we have a sensory activity? And we have here, I have some cooked spaghetti to play with, because this reminded me of like witch hair, didn't it? You know, like the witch hair, witchy hair. This would be really good for babies to have a go on. If your little ones are not quite at the sitting stage yet, you could have a big tray like this, or you could have a plastic sheet on your kitchen floor, put the spaghetti on the plastic sheet and lay your babies in there, and they can wave their hands and move, they can roll over, but they're experiencing the different textures. And as this has been out a little bit now, it's gone a little bit dry, but what you could do is put a little bit of water on it, and it will go really slimy and squelchy. And they'll get their fingers in there. Children who are at a sitting stage, they can sit in it and they can play with it. And of course, if they start to eat the spaghetti, which they probably do as babies put things in their mouth, it's not going to hurt them. Obviously, for safety reasons, we want to be supervising this at the whole time, so we don't leave babies unattended with this. We can put things in our spaghetti, so that I've got here some little spiders and some flies, and I've tried to go with the witchy theme, so things that witches would would have in their cauldrons, that kind of thing. And for older children, I have got some like little tongs, and these are from Amazon. They're really, really cheap, but you could use any kitchen tongs that you've got at home, and they can pick things up, and you could have different pots around, and they could do emptying and filling. Another good thing to use if you don't have any pots are bun cases. They're really good for activities like this because they're quite small as well, so children can see what they're putting into each pot. They can try and root through and pick up the animals, and it's just a really good fun sensory activity. Next, there were lots of slime in that story, wasn't there? So I've thought of something that's going to be slimy but safe for really, really young children. So something like jelly. So here, I've made my jelly. I made it yesterday, so it was in the fridge. You can see it's a wibbly wobbly jelly. And I've put it onto a plate so that children, they can see it rather than it being in a bowl. They can see it wobbling around, but actually it's staying in its place. So an activity like this, young children, they can touch and they can explore, and obviously it's really sticky and really slimy. And whilst I was making this, I've put some, I don't know if you can see there's some things inside, but I've used some spiders and some worms just to go with the theme of the story, but you could use anything that you have at home, and children can use their fingers and they can play with the slime to see if they can pick them out. They might want to, young children, you'll find that they're going to get their hands in there and it's going to be all squelchy, and that's okay because that's their interpretation of playing with the jelly and really exploring. You could also, for older children, use the tongs so they get in there, pick these little things out, and it's really developing their fine motor skills, but also their determination and their concentration, because it's quite tricky sometimes to get the fingers in that position and really pick something up. So this can be done again like the spaghetti, on the floor, on a table. Your children can really sit in it, and obviously if you are at home, you've got your heating on, you can strip your children down so that they can get all their body parts in there, they can get their feet in there. What does the jelly feel like on our toes? I know that some babies don't like things like, different textures around their feet. I know my son, for example, when he was a toddler, he didn't like sand, he wouldn't walk on the beach or anything like that. So it'd be really interesting to see how your babies react to the different textures and things on their feet. And it's just getting them used to using different things and exploring, and it's all learning through play. And that's what we want to encourage for our babies and toddlers. And even our 2-year-olds and 3-year-olds, we don't want them to be sitting there and actually learning on a computer, or it's actually playing that's going to teach our children these really important things and these important skills that they need for when they start nursery school, preschools or reception. It's all these kind of activities that are really, really going to help. And these are messy activities, but they are easily cleaned. They won't stain anything. You can pop your children straight into the bath after, or I've been known to even pop mine into the sink and give them a wash down and have a towel there waiting, and it passes time. When you're at home on these long days, it builds a bond between you and your baby, and it helps just to give you a purpose and something to do. And when we're not really being able to mix with anybody, it can be really, really tough just being at home with your baby. But having some fun like this can really help. And especially the walking outside, and getting out into our parks, collecting the sticks, even if it's looking for different leaves and things like that, looking at our environment and what's around, it will really help you during this time, because it's a lonely time anyway, being a parent at home with a baby. but especially during obviously lockdown and things like that, it can be really tough. But remember, we at Bradford Under Fives, we are always here. You can comment on any of the posts or check out our Facebook page. And we've got lots of different activities on there. If you want to ask us anything, please feel free to do so. And I will see you guys next week with another story. So have fun, everybody.